Well, that's one way to start a part. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our first time playthrough of Saints Row the Third Remastered, the PS4 version. In the last episode, we managed to take over this penthouse, and in this episode, we are going to continue on with the majority of Pierce's missions for the tutorials throughout Steelport. We still have quite a bit left of this game's basic functions that we need to go over with Pierce, so we're going to be doing that now. So if you want to go ahead and pull up your phone. Nope, that's the base crib. Yeah, and go to missions, Guardian Angel. And you're going to want to walk about 90 feet over there.
Hey.
There was a phone conversation we would have heard, but we were already here where we needed to be, so.
Check it out, boss.
What's up?
Since this used to be a Syndicate crib, thought I'd poke around and see what they left behind.
All right, so what am I looking at?
Safety deposit keys. Now, don't you want to know what it is they all got locked up?
Syndicate will know we have the keys. They'll be waiting for us to make a move.
Well, I guess then you better watch my back.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so this mission is Guardian Angel. Also, Taylor's here, by the way. You didn't introduce yourself.
What's up, bitches?
Yeah, so you can actually shoot your rockets right now. Do it.
You really think the morning's
And
gonna
shoot
work
your other
yet?
one.
I like where this is
I don't know
going.
why. So this is like an in-game cutscene,
Oh,
basically.
all right.
It's not really necessary, but they give you the ability to shoot 2 rockets right there for whatever reason. I don't know why. It never made sense to me. It was in the original, it's in the remake. Or remastered, sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. This is Guardian Angel. A lot of people hate this mission. Because you are basically responsible for blowing up the red Morningstar targets while not damaging Pierce. If Pierce takes too much damage, he will die, you will fail the mission, and you have to do the entire sequence all over again.
That sucks.
It does. However, I don't think this mission's that bad. It's just kind of boring. And you can hit Pierce, and if you do hit Pierce, you do about 1/3 of his health, as you just saw. So if you hit Pierce 2 more times, you lose. And they can also hit him with rockets, too. So...
My fucking god!
What? But, yeah. That little...
What the fuck do you expect me to see?
That little... Well, you just look for the red circle and you're good. That little haters gonna hate thing that showed up is a challenge. I'll go over challenges in a little bit, but right now we're gonna continue to focus on finishing Guardian Angel up. The good news is you're almost done this sequence. You just got to get Pierce to the bridge, which is coming up relatively soon. But yeah, you've just about made it. Just give it a little more time. You've got to make like this turn, and then yeah, Pierce is smoking, so you've only got a little bit of health left. Yeah, okay, so if you can get past these 2 roadblocks, you are done with this section. But the mission actually has a second half that we'll be seeing relatively soon. Hopefully you can survive this. Luckily, this is the easier of the 2 Guardian Angel missions. There is another Guardian Angel mission in this game later on that we'll be doing, but that's not for a while. So you managed to succeed past the first section. Assuming something stupid doesn't happen right now and those 2 Morningstar cars end up blowing him up. But you should be fine. So now you're going to go into the second sequence of this mission, which is the sniper sequence. So you're going to be given this sniper rifle here. And you're just going to want to snipe the guys that are attacking Pierce. For some reason, I see a lot of people complain about this part too, saying that they have a difficulty with this, but really it's not that bad. If you press triangle, you can zoom in. Yeah, and zoom in again.
Oh.
You should be able to zoom in one more time, maybe?
Hold on.
Can you zoom in again or no? No? Okay. But yeah, this is all...
I much prefer GTA's sniping.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really do much...
It's very sensitive with the
Well,
thing.
you do have the sensitivity up the whole way.
Yeah, but like... Jesus Christ.
I mean, I wouldn't really blame the game for your settings. If you want, you can change the sensitivity and move it down.
Oh my god, fucking...
If you want to move down the sensitivity, you can just pause and change it. It's no big deal.
No.
Alright. Yeah, a lot of people seem to have issues with this mission. They find it difficult. I've never actually failed this. Although I can see that Pierce is actually almost dead for you, so.
Fucking die.
She should die there. Okay. You're almost done. All Pierce has to do is run to the right a little bit, and there's only a few more guys that will spawn on foot right there that are going to chase him, so as long as you shoot those guys now, you should be fine.
Always win my arguments.
You got 2 of them. 3. Yeah, I think you'll win. Yep, you did it.
Hell yeah, I did.
So that's Guardian Angel. Yeah, I don't know why so many people have issues with that mission. Oh, there are a few more guys right here, but I think the mission's gonna end before you even... Maybe not.
Oh my god.
And you won. You're done. So, yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
I don't know. I don't know why so many people have problems with that mission. I don't think it's hard, but it is a little boring. It's not the most exciting thing to do. Thankfully, there are only 2 missions like that in this game. So, that's a relief at least.
Ugh. I did not care for that at all.
Well, yeah, you won't have to do that again, thankfully. Alright, so now, if you want to go ahead and load up the next mission. You good?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just enjoying my, strawberry milkshake.
Alright, so if you go ahead and pull up your next mission.
It was either that or do cocaine tonight, so.
Oh my god. I didn't say beat up a random pedestrian. I said pull up your phone
Couldn't last any longer
and do the
than
next
that.
mission. What did she do to you? Oh, you pissed off the
Hey.
police. Good job. You'll learn those commands over time.
Oh, of course. Yep.
There's only like 4 or 5 of them, so.
Come here, witness.
And if you ever want to go back to your fist, you just pull up circle and hold up on the control stick. And if you want to punch them, you can just hit right stick while you're holding a gun. There you go. That is the testicular manslaughter button. If you go up to, it is actually programmed to only work on males, but if you kill a male character with that button, you get a respect bonus for testicular manslaughter. Can't get it on female characters. So next up is Trafficking. This is going to introduce you to what are known as activities. These are a very prominent feature in the Saints Row franchise. Every Saints Row game has activities. They are basically these side modes that give you respect. Are you having fun?
So you're saying it has to
Yeah.
be me.
Okay. Activities are these things that you can do. In Saints Row 1 and 2, you use them to build your respect meter so that you can do missions. Thankfully, 3 removed that feature. I was never really a fan of that. And Saints Row 3 and 4, they're used to take over the city, because the main premise of Saints Row, as I mentioned earlier, is taking over the city and owning it for yourself. So, if you want to go ahead and go do this mission for me. Are you having fun? Oh, okay. That wasn't very nice. That is a Raycaster. That one's alright. It's a decent car. But nothing extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Alright, so this mission is known as Trafficking. So if you want to hold circle really quick. Those are the guns you have available to you. You have your shotgun, your SMG, and your pistol. What you have to do is Pierce is going to be driving around to different locations in order to perform a drug deal. Hence trafficking, drug trafficking.
Oh, for sex trafficking.
Yeah, so you're going to be driving around to different locations, and you basically need to protect Pierce. So you'll be sitting in the passenger seat, and you just need to shoot whoever comes your way. The good news is that for this first mission, there's only 2 stops, so it's not very difficult. And, you know, you're given infinite pistol ammo. So, you know, if you use up the other... The challenge with this is knowing when to use the right weapon at the right time, because you have infinite pistol ammo, but as you saw, you don't have much shotgun or SMG. You're only really supposed to use those in certain situations where it's really necessary. Also, as you can see, the buyer is escaping. You're going to have to get out and go chase him down.
Where?
The red target. Yeah, you have to go kill him. Because he took off with the drugs without paying. Or she, I guess, in this case. So yeah, you're going to want to kill her.
It's alright. I Nice bullet hole in your fucking back. It's still going.
All right, so now you're gonna want to be fast with this because the Morningstar gang endlessly spawns, and there's no sense in really sticking around and fighting them because they're just gonna chase you down. You just want to get back in the car immediately and keep going. So, yeah, like I said, this is the part of the game where it really introduces you to all the different activities you can do and the different ways to essentially earn respect and level up, earn money, and take over the city, which I'll be explaining that in the next mission we do after this one. Unfortunately, this part is very, very mission heavy, so you're just going to have to bear with us as we go through all of these. But once all of these missions are out of the way, she is going to unlock the ability to she already technically has the ability to go around doing free roam, but for the sake of the playthrough, I'm having her hold off on that. But once we do these next couple activities, you can go around and do, pretty much anything.
Okay.
I'm going to advise, obviously, doing prioritizing certain things over other things for the sake of the playthrough. But for the most part, I want to give you a lot of choice, because the nice thing about Saints Row is after these prologue missions, and especially after the next big story section, the game really opens up with what it lets you do. So we'll be getting to that in a few parts from now. But now you're just going to complete the second deal. The good thing is that the dealer and the buyer don't always have that little thing where the buyer tries to rip you off and runs away. So Pierce should just, finish the deal like that, and he's going to get back in the car and you're going to drive. Pretty straightforward activity. This is one of the less exciting activities in the game. There are definitely other ones worthwhile that I'm sure you're going to enjoy, especially because not the next mission, but the next two activity missions are pretty ridiculous.
Nice work,
with
Pierce.
what you get
You're
to
really
do.
good at selling stuff.
Fuck right I am.
I'm thinking you should start selling insurance.
So what do you
Or
think of
maybe
Trafficking
vacuums.
just as a whole?
Nah, cool.
It's okay. I wish I had more guns.
Well, the other thing with activities is there are 3 variations. In the previous Saints Row games, Saints Row 1 and 2, there were actually 6 variations of a mission. And sometimes if there were 2 different spots on the map for the mission, there'd be 12 variations. But
Let's pick this up another time. Gotta work on
Saints
my
Row 3 kind
Sounds
of
good to me. We'll
pulled
see
back
what
on
you
that,
want.
and there's only 3 instances of every activity in the game, except for, I want to say, insurance fraud, there are multiple, heli assault, there are multiple, and Guardian Angel, there's only 2. As opposed to 3. And they're all the same difficulty. There's an easy, a medium, and a hard. The easy difficulty is the mandatory mission. The medium and hard are optional. So as you see right there, I want to talk about that. The Morningstar District Control, 92 per hour, 5%. That shows how much of the city you've taken over. So you've taken over 5%. You've taken over 5% of the city. Well, this section of the city, Morningstar District. If you want to go ahead and pull up your map and back out of that map, because I want to show you the basic mechanic of the game. Okay, so zoom in where you were. This is Morningstar, Henry Still Mills. This is the central section of the map that's controlled by the Morningstar. If you scroll, or if you see, you can see that's owned by Morningstar. The Deckers own the top left, and the Luchadors own the bottom left. The basic premise of the game is to conquer this city and take over everything, and you do that by zoom in, completing activities such as you see that grayed out arrow thing right there. That is trafficking. That is the activity you just did. So you completed that activity, therefore you've taken over that section of the city as indicated by the purple. So you basically want to make your entire map purple. We'll get into what the other things are in the next mission we're about to do. So if you want to back out and then scroll down to cash. Okay, you don't have any income yet, but as you can see, you have an hourly city income of $174. As you take over more things, your income goes up. You get that income every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes of in-game time, or real life time, you get that income in-game.
Okay.
So the whole idea is to conquer the city so you make money over time, kind of like essentially building up, you're making investments, building up money. And the reason why you want to take over the city is because when you get more money, you can upgrade yourself, you can upgrade your weapons, your cars, all that stuff. And that's kind of like the gist of the game, essentially. It's not like GTA where you perform heists to get a huge sum of money, or, and you also get money from missions, obviously. Respect is your experience, as I mentioned before. That's used to upgrade your character. I believe this is a torch. Yes, it is. Torches are good cars. As you, Nice. Do you want to go ahead and pull up the next mission?
No. Can I buy another gun before I go into another mission?
If you want.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can pull up your map to go to a friendly fire, though there is a friendly fire coming up if you just go straight. I already have the map memorized, so I know where pretty much everything is. If you just go straight, keep going straight, there's going to be a friendly fire coming up here on the right there. Not right there. Sorry. Keep going. Right there. That green question mark on your map, that's a friendly fire. You got this. You got this. So if you want to go ahead and go in there, do not ignore that for sale thing, please, because that's part of the mission, and I don't want you to mess with that. Yeah, go in here, press triangle, and you're able to buy. Although, because you triggered the police, they may shoot you, and you may get kicked out of the store, because if you're ever being attacked while in a store, the game will kick you out. But hopefully if you stand in like the corner back here, the police will go away. So, I mean, he doesn't seem to want to go away, but if you engage, you're going to trigger the alarm and things are only going to get worse. So my best advice is to just run out of the store. Run out of the store, run across the street and hide. And just wait for your notoriety to go away. And then go back in. We're going to cut until that, or never mind. Well, nope, never mind. We are going to cut because it just came back after it disappeared.
I apologize that I'm not talking as much. He knows a lot more of the game than I do, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
There's also a lot for me to try and figure out. So I'm kind of quiet because there's so much to take in. So I apologize.
So if you want to buy upgrade weapons, my best advice is you can get that now, but you will get it for free. Okay. You can get that for free, so don't bother. A lot of these guns you can get just by playing the game. You don't have to pay for them. And I advise...
Shit, there's a Pokeball over there.
That is an electric grenade, which,
I
again...
know, I'm just being dumb.
No, I know. It's cute. But all of the weapons in the game, you can pretty much pick up. So you don't need to... I don't advise buying weapons. I advise just waiting until you get them in the game naturally, because then you can save that money to upgrade them instead of outright buying them. Like, you will get that gun not too long from now. You will get the next pistol not too long from now. Actually, you're technically able to get the pistol if you fight the police, but, again, you can get all those things a little bit later, so... You own both of those, and the price it shows there is like, if you own a weapon as marked by the check mark, the price it shows is the next amount it costs to upgrade it to the next level. We will be upgrading our weapons way later on in the game. So
can I buy ammo?
Yeah, if you go back and you go to buy ammo, you can do that. And then if you do that, there you go. Go back. Alright, and then if you go ahead and go to access crib weapons and then you scroll up to the top right, you can equip that. And then if you go, there you go. And if you go left, oh my god. If you go back, are you having fun?
Yeah, I am.
You should go use it.
But why is it not equipped?
Because you didn't press X, you press circle. Press X. No, I don't know. Go back. check your wheel. There you go. I would leave the store before you trigger the alarm and get a 3-star notoriety.
Get dick slapped, bitch. Come here. Look at me. Look at my little cock flailing. What is all that? What is that?
That is a billboard for Let's Pretend. That is the other clothing store I was... And you pissed off the police. Good job. If you pick up his pistol, you'll unlock the other pistol type. I'd recommend doing that.
Where is it?
It's on the ground, right... Nope, nope. Or maybe... Yeah, right there. You see? Right there. Swap it. There you go. You just unlocked the other pistol type. I prefer the 45 Shepherd to the Cobra, but that's just me. Maybe you'll like the Cobra more. Are you having fun? Go hit that car. You didn't hit the car. Hit a different car. Hit that car right there. Or hit a vehicle that stops. I don't know. Just hit a car.
Sure beats dancing.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the penetrator for you.
Oh. You know that one guy earlier?
What guy?
I'm pretty sure he'd like it.
Oh my god. Oh! Oh god. Yeah, he's dead. Ooh, there's an Atrizione. Get that, get that. That's the best car in the game. Boduke in it. There you go. Sweet. Take that to a rim jobs immediately. So if you go straight... Nope, nope, nope. Go left. Go straight. Keep going down this road. Just keep going straight.
Oh, it handles really well.
Yeah, it's the best car in the game.
In your opinion.
No, it is the definitive best car in the game. It's the fastest vehicle. It's got incredible stats. It's the best car. Go left. That's right. Go left. And then go left again.
What? Did you?
Yeah, she's standing on that taxi. Did they? Yeah, she fell off, and you ran her over. All right, so go back. I wouldn't worry about anything else because you're gonna want to wait till you have more money. And because you picked the black underglow, you don't really have an underglow.
When is it gonna be daytime?
Do a few more missions. I think the next mission's supposed to take place during the daytime. Although maybe it only works at night, I'm not sure. Typically the time of day changes every time you do a different mission. Although because the past few missions all take place at night. I want to say this next mission does take place in the day though. And I do prefer to play the game in the daytime as opposed to the night. But there's nothing wrong with night in my opinion.
Yeah.
But the good news is because you customize that car, it is in your garage permanently, so you'll be able to access it whenever you want.
Sweet.
Yeah. The only exception is if you have the vehicle out in the field already, and then you go back into a garage and try to pull it out again, you can't. So this is the most exciting cutscene in the game.
Is it?
Yeah, that was the cutscene.
Oh.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Alright.
Going to friendly fire?
Yep. Best thing is, owning it gives us a discount.
I like the sound of that.
So this is why another reason why I advised against purchasing new weapons, because if you go up to the for sale, press that to purchase, click OK, and then just hold on a second. It's going to show you just got $500 per hour for buying that. So in game.
I bought that whole store for $100.
Sounds like
Yes, but that's only because it's mission based. Every green store costs $5,000 each.
Find the sex doll.
Yeah, we're going over the next part, but yeah, so you get $500 per in-game hour. That's 15 minutes of real time. So yeah, you'll get $500 every 15 minutes.
Pierce, get in the fucking car, dumbass. Okay, you broke my window. I'm gonna penetrate your asshole.
But yeah, so that is something you need to do in order to take over the entire city. You need to buy every single store. There are 34 stores in the game. And
damn, this car's sick.
yeah, so this is going to show you the next thing on the map, which is the sex doll. That is a type of collectible. Go ahead and pick that up.
Do I really want to know?
Oh, that?
a little hobby of mine.
What the fuck?
Shit, I don't mean it like that. They're collectible. You're supposed to try and find them all.
That's a No, I'm not even going there. What's the
So
next deed in the
they're
box?
all over the city.
Yes, so there are sex dolls, money pallets, drug
We're paying us and not the Syndicate.
drug cartel packs, and photo ops. There are 4 different types of collectibles in the game, 20 of each, 80 collectibles total. Every time you collect something, you get a little cash bonus, a little respect, so definitely worth getting. Yes.
So I just bought that whole thing.
This is a property. Properties are
all over the city doing deals.
they are
Maybe we should
definitely
stop by.
more diverse in terms of their worth and how much money you make. A lot of properties are only worth $1,000 as opposed to the green stores that are worth $5,000, although there are some properties in the game that are worth $8,000, $10,000, and there's one property in the game worth $50,000. And obviously the more that the properties are worth, the more you make an hour. I believe when you purchase the 50,000 property, you get $5,000 an hour. So, typically, whenever you buy a store, you make back your money after 10 income payments. Now you're doing a gang operation, you're going to want to kill those guys before they kill you. You can run them over, although they are damaging your vehicle, so it's typically better to get out. But, again, you can do it however you want. There's one more guy left. And you will not be able... Okay, there you go. Pierce got him. So you're going to want to...
What do you mean Pierce got him?
Pierce
I
shot him.
fucking got him.
No, Pierce shot him. The thing is every time you do a gang operation, your notoriety automatically goes up to 3 stars. The gang notoriety. So Morningstar is going to be chasing after you. You're going to go do another gang operation. The reason why I was limiting you on your ability to do so many things within the city is because if you do any of these things before you do this mission, also your car is smoking, so you're probably not going to last much longer in that thing. The reason why I brought up that you should totally... Are you going to bring up a weapon? There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Is because if you do any of these things before you do this mission, then the mission itself will skip it entirely. So, I mean, a fun little speedrunning tactic...
How do I
How do you what?
throw a grenade?
R1. There you go. You got a lot there. Obviously, you're going to want to avoid the sniper fire as much as possible. I really advise against using the SMG because it's not very good at the beginning of the game. I really don't think you should be using this gun right now.
I'm just gonna run away.
You can't run away. If you run away, then the gang operation will cancel out and you'll have to do it all over again. So if you can just kill that last Morningstar operative, get in a car and leave,
Can't understand why.
steal a car and get out of there.
That should get them to back off.
Why would they be
Don't
afraid
wait
of
for
friendly
Pierce?
fire?
Drive. He'll jump in. Well, he was going to jump in and then he decided not to. There you go. Go.
I'll remember that.
Alright, and then this is teaching you the final concept of the game that you really need to know, and that is how to get rid of notoriety quick.
Okay.
Unlike GTA, where you can only really get rid of notoriety by hiding,
Or calling Western.
well, yeah, but you can usually only do that in online. You can't do that in the regular story.
Oh.
Unlike those abilities, what you need to do in this game is you need to go to any crib or property that you own and go inside of it. So because you bought that friendly fire at the beginning of this mission, Pierce is taking you back to where you bought it because now that you own it, you are deemed safe in there. So if you get out of your car and go in that building right now, yeah, just sprint on over and go in,
Me in!
and your notoriety's gone. And you can do that with these stores as well as any crib you own,
Okay.
like the penthouse. And
That's
then,
awesome.
yeah, and that's the mission. So, if you want to, you can walk out of the store now,
Say
or
hide.
oh, okay, yeah. That is take over the city. That explains the basic premises of what you're doing in this game. So now,
Right.
now that that's taken care of, if you pull up your map, so I can show you, pull up the map. The orange icons are properties, like the thing you bought. The green ones are stores that also have different things you can do. So obviously you
So
haven't.
not all of them are friendly fire?
No. If you
Okay.
go back to downtown, because you haven't been to that part of the map yet, just focus on the center right now.
Right here.
Yeah, that is a property. So you can't go in the properties. You can only buy them to own them. You don't get anything special. But as you can see...
Did you hit her?
No, I didn't. She just shook her head.
Oh.
The gun icon is obviously friendly fire. The doctor mask thing in the bottom right, that is a images designed. That is a plastic surgeon. That's where you can customize your character.
Okay.
So if you want to go do that, we can now. That is a tattoo parlor, which you obviously want to do.
Shit, we going?
Okay, but hang on. If you hover over the close icon, that's a wrench. The close icon is a clothing store. And then the wrench is obviously a rim jobs, which is a mechanic. And I believe that is every type of store. The blue...
Excuse me?
Yeah, the blue icon are activities. You have not unlocked that activity yet. Don't go to it because that's mission-based. But if you want to go deck out your tattoo right now, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, so that's what she came up with, if you want to rotate your character. Yeah.
I clearly like tattoos.
Yeah, so she went full on with that. So there you go, you customize that a little bit. I recommend we maybe go buy a few more stores just so you can get your hourly income up. And don't worry about answering that just yet. Alright, there you go. The only reason I suggest against not answering those is because those are like survival type deals and not ready for that just yet. But that's another side activity. This game also, besides everything that we've already covered, there are also side diversions and things like that that we can do. There are assassination contracts and chop shop missions, challenges, like I said. There's a lot to do in this game. Like, they give you so much, and it's great. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and buy that property, get your income up.
Okay.
This is what I advise putting most of your money towards early game. My biggest tip when playing Saints Row is as soon as you have the ability to purchase properties and invest in them, invest, because the return on investment is incredible the sooner you invest, because the sooner you invest, the sooner you get your money back, and then the sooner you can profit.
What is this?
What is what? That icon?
Yeah.
That is the Guardian Angel mission you already did with Pierce. So you don't need to do that again.
Hell no, I'm out.
If you want to go ahead and pull up the map, you can find... That's a gang operation right there if you want to do that. Or if you want to... I recommend purchasing the mechanic store first. That way you can run back there as soon as you finish pissing them off. So, you know... And you're basically just wanting to take over the entire city so you can own everything.
Right.
And, yeah. So if you want to go do that gang operation, feel free. Are you doing it or no?
I kind of want to go buy some more properties first.
Alright. Well, the thing is gang operations give you more money. And when you get more money, you can buy more properties. Which is why I think you should go do it while you're here. I just get out of the car and leave it there so that you don't
I know.
risk.
I'm just fucking shit up. I'm really not that bad of a driver. I just like to fuck with shit that I shouldn't.
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and... I'd switch from the SMG because, like I said, the SMG is not very good at the beginning of the game. If you just climb up that, your character will automatically pull yourself up. Nice. There you go. Like many of the things in this game, there are numerous... wow, you're just clearing right through them. Nice. You just want to be careful that they don't kill you. One more. Execute.
How do I do that?
Right stick. Nice. There you go. So you destroyed a gang operation. You got 100 respect, and you got $1,000 for that.
Sweet, I'm getting more than that.
Yeah, so if you want to go ahead, you can still... you might want to go clear your notoriety just because you have 3 stars. The way notoriety levels work in this game that I think are worth talking about, notoriety level 1 and 2, you don't really have anything to worry about. Once you hit level 3 with gangs, they bring in their specialists. The specialists for the Morningstar are the snipers and the helicopters. It's different for luchadors and deckers, but we'll talk about them when we get there. Not yet.
I was just chilling.
I think
Where
because
the fuck did my car go?
well, because you decided to go inside the garage, you despawned it. So you have to go respawn it because you did that.
Come here, let me kill you in your fucking ascot.
I think that's a scarf, not an ascot.
I'm up for more.
Where am I going?
You're gonna want to get a vehicle and nice takedown.
Hey, that was cute. Alright.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like I mentioned before, if you do that, when
Come here, you little fucking boot head ass.
yeah, if you sprint towards an enemy while holding a melee weapon or just having your melee fists out, you'll do that automatically. If you press left stick while you have your fist out, you'll do the takedown. Right stick's just generic punches. And then if you have a gun out and you run at someone and you press right stick, you'll also do a takedown. So that's worth knowing for sure. Nice. Are you getting your kicks just by beating up random people?
I am.
Good.
Thanks.
That is a Peacemaker, the main police vehicle of the game. I actually think the Peacemaker is pretty good. It controls well and it's got decent
I don't
speed.
think so. It's very heavy.
Well, what you need to remember is you can power slide when you make sharp turns. Hold X. There you go. You're going to want to do that when you make sharp turns. Fun fact about police vehicles. In this game, cars are programmed to turn right if you have your siren on, like that one just did there. So whenever you're driving on the road, vehicles will automatically move right. Word of advice though, if you are in the right lane on a 2-lane road, vehicles that are in the left lane sometimes have a tendency to go right and will move right in front of you. So if you're going to do this, I recommend being...
Like that?
Well, you're going the opposite direction. I'm talking if you're going the same direction. So like in this road, this is a 1-lane road, so they'll just move out of the way for you. But if you were on it, well that one won't because there's a red light. But if you're gonna go ahead and maybe find some more properties to buy. Ooh, there's an Atrizion again. You are getting so many of these. What is up with that? Oh, press triangle. Okay, drive. Drive. Alright, you need to keep up your speed for 1 minute and 15 seconds. If you do that, you'll earn respect and you'll complete a hostage diversion. I was just waiting until this happened for you, honestly. There are a lot of different diversions in this game that aren't just, you know, available on the map. For example, hostage diversions. You need to keep your speed up so that the hostage in your vehicle does not
get out.
Yeah, doesn't get out.
Dope.
But if you're able to complete the mission, you get a pretty decently sized respect bonus. Obviously, the longer the time that the game gives you, the more respect you get. So since you had like what 118, I think you're gonna get about 400 respect for that. I think the longest time possible is 90 seconds. It might be 2 minutes. I'm not sure, but you just want to keep your speed up. The best.
No.
Go.
No,
You're gonna want to drive. Drive.
No.
There you go.
Oh.
Can be very tense, as you're clearly seeing. It can be stressful, but you've only got 15 seconds left, so you're doing it. This diversion highly depends on the vehicle that you... Oh, you're done. You're done.
No!
Yep.
I literally had 8 seconds. Get in my car, you fucking douche.
No, you failed.
Oh, you cock.
Regardless, you'll get more attempts to do that later on. Don't worry. It happens just by pure happenstance. The thing with that diversion, though, is that it's really dependent on the vehicle you get. If you get a vehicle with terrible acceleration, then you're more likely to fail. It's not really about the speed of the vehicle so much as the vehicle's ability to get to a high enough speed to where the person won't jump out. Like if you get a not so fast vehicle but it accelerates really well, then you'll be fine. But if you get like a fast vehicle but it takes forever to accelerate, then and you crash once, you're done. Luckily, the Atrizion, like I said, is the best vehicle in the game, so you have nothing to worry about if you were driving that. And the only reason you failed that is because you got, you know, kind of wedged in there. Is that, I believe...
Looks like my Aunt Donnie.
Oh, okay.
I fucking hate that bitch.
Oh, well, damn. Alright, so let's see. I'd recommend maybe finding something on the map. They're gonna kick your ass. Yeah. There you go. Just drive backwards or forwards.
I was trying to, but this doesn't really, Oh my god!
Yep, there you go.
Excuse me.
Oh, he's ripping you out. Oh, I love that. So yeah, that is another thing that is worth noting when you are in a vehicle. If you are in a stopped vehicle, then enemies can rip you out of the vehicle and throw you on the ground, which is very annoying in certain missions.
Fuck you, Grandpa. Saw you in that one thing on Toy Story.
You mean Jerry?
Yeah.
What did Jerry do? He's just playing chess. He cleaned Woody. He was a good guy.
Yeah, he cleaned Woody.
He did.
I'm sure he did.
Yep. Let's go ahead and purchase that. And you own that. So, do you think this is probably a good place to stop?
Sure. And then in the next one we do... Oh, what's up?
You're gonna set off the alarm.
Hey, why isn't this guy moving?
Because that's not a guy.
I know, I'm just being dumb.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so in the next part, we're going to make some more progress. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into this playthrough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave some comments down below. Let us know what you think, and we will see you guys in the next part.